It's 1 a.m. You've rewritten your resume 3 times this week, applied to 47 jobs, got 2 rejections and 45 silences. And you're thinking, what am I doing wrong? Look, can I be honest with you for a second? If you're watching this right now, there's a pretty good chance you feel stuck. Not because you're not smart enough or talented enough or experienced enough. You're stuck because you're trying to figure out something really important, your career, and nobody actually taught you how. You know what I mean? You're scrolling through job postings thinking, I could probably do that, maybe. You know you're qualified for something better, but you can't quite put your finger on what that even looks like. And honestly, you're just tired. Tired of guessing. Tired of feeling like everyone else has it figured out except you. Here's what I wish someone had told me earlier, and what I want to tell you right now. Your job search isn't failing because your resume sucks. I know that's what it feels like, but that's not actually the problem. The real problem? You're trying to build a resume before you know what story you're telling. You're optimizing a LinkedIn profile before you understand what you're trying to communicate. You're applying to jobs before you even know what you actually want. It's like trying to pack a suitcase before you know where you're going. And then when nothing works, you think, what's wrong with me? But here's the thing, nothing is wrong with you. You just need someone to actually walk you through this. Not give you tips, not hand you a template. Actually guide you through the messy, confusing process of figuring out who you are professionally and how to talk about it. That's why LinkLaunch exists. Okay, so here's what LinkLaunch is not. It's not another resume builder. It's not some ATS scanning tool that gives you a score and leaves you hanging. It's not a job board. It's definitely not just another platform with a bunch of disconnected tools. LinkLaunch is an AI-powered career coach, like a real coach. The kind that asks you questions and helps you think, not just tells you what to write and calls it a day. Let me paint a picture for you. Most platforms out there, they're like, imagine someone hands you a toolbox and says, good luck building a house. They'll scan your resume, give you a percentage score. Oh, you got 78%. Tell you what's wrong, and then that's it. You're on your own. Cool, so you fix the formatting. Your score goes up to 95%. Great. But now what? You still don't know which jobs to apply for. You still don't know if you're positioning yourself right. You still feel lost. Your LinkedIn looks perfect on paper, but you're sitting there like, okay, now what? That's the gap LinkLaunch fills. We don't just hand you tools. We walk with you from the very beginning. And I mean the actual beginning, not your resume, you. Let's start with you. What careers actually make sense for who you are? Not just what you've done, but who you are. What are your transferable skills? The ones you don't even realize you have. How do you talk about your value in a way that actually makes sense to other people? Because here's what nobody tells you. You already have value. You already have experience that matters. You just might not know how to see it yet. And that's exactly what good coaching does. It helps you discover what's already there. Once you have that clarity, and I'm talking real clarity, not just, I guess I'll apply to marketing jobs, then we build the strategy. How do you position yourself for the roles you actually want? How do you communicate your experience so recruiters think, oh, this person gets it? What does your whole career story need to sound like? And yeah, of course, we optimize your resume. We make sure it gets through ATS. We teach you how recruiters actually search on LinkedIn, like the real behind-the-scenes stuff. We show you how to make your profile visible to the right people. But, and this is important, that's not where we start. Because writing a perfect resume for the wrong job is just, it's efficient failure. You're working really hard to go in the wrong direction. So let me tell you about ROCKETT. ROCKETT is your AI career coach. And here's what makes ROCKETT different. ROCKETT doesn't just generate answers. ROCKETT asks you questions. The kind of questions a really good career coach would ask. Like thoughtful questions. Questions that make you stop and think. Questions like, what problems do you solve that other people actually struggle with? Or, what part of your last role made you feel most capable? You know why that matters? Because you already know the answers. They're in there. You just need someone to help you pull them out. That's what coaching is. It's not someone telling you who you should be. It's someone helping you see who you already are. And once you have that clarity, everything clicks. Your resume basically writes itself because you know what you're trying to say. Your LinkedIn profile makes sense because you understand your positioning. Your interviews go better because you're not making stuff up. You're explaining value you genuinely understand. But more than that, and this is the part that actually matters, you feel different. You feel confident, not fake confidence, like someone told you what to say and you're just repeating it. Real confidence. Because you figured out what's true about you and how to communicate it clearly. That's the journey. Clarity first, then strategy, then visibility, then confidence, then momentum, step by step, with actual support, with structure, with someone helping you think through the hard parts instead of just throwing a template at you and hoping it sticks. This isn't about gaming the system or beating the ATS or any of that. It's about understanding yourself well enough that when you show up, you make sense. You're not just another application in someone's inbox. You're someone who knows where they're going and why they belong there. And trust me, recruiters can feel that difference. LinkLaunch brings everything together in one place. Career exploration, skills assessment, resume building, LinkedIn optimization, interview prep, engagement strategy, all of it connected, all of it working together. Because your career isn't a bunch of random tasks you check off a list. It's a journey, and you deserve a guide for the whole thing, not just one tiny piece of it. So look, if you're tired of feeling lost, if you want to stop guessing and actually move forward with clarity, if you're ready to feel confident about your career again, LinkLaunch is here. You can literally start today. ROCKETT will walk you through the discovery stuff. You'll answer some questions. You'll start seeing your own value more clearly. And from there, we build everything else together, one step at a time. Because here's the truth. You're not just looking for any job. You're looking for the right job, the one that actually fits. And we're here to help you find it, position yourself for it, and land it. With clarity, with confidence, with someone actually in your corner the whole way through. Links in the description. Let's do this.